Hi guys, today I'm going to be starting to go through one of my reviews because I have quite a few books that I've reviewed on my website for my editorial services company, but I haven't really been doing as many reviews on here as I should be, so I'm going to start going through them today. I've got quite a few books, and the first one is called The Smudger by Angeline Trevena. Hopefully I've said her name right. I actually met her at an event last year. I worked for the Sapphire Community Group, which is a charity. I worked as their head of literature, so one of my tasks was to organise like a book tour, a 3-event book tour. It was supposed to be a lot more, but it ended up being 3 because we postponed one of the events. But there was an event in London, an event in Birmingham, and an event in Milton Keynes, that's it, sorry, where I'm actually from, so I should have remembered that one more. But yeah, so we've got The Smudger is the first book that I was going to be talking about, and it's self-published. All of her books have some gorgeous covers on them, really well done. Sorry guys, excuse the random toilet roll in the background. I had a cold, so I've been placing random things up on my bookshelves behind me, so don't get distracted by that. But yeah, so I'll read you the blurb first. It was tiring carrying other people's memories. They got heavy, particularly the bad ones. Kyoto is a memory trader, hired to extract people's unwanted memories. It's a dangerous job, one that she was born into, and one that makes her an outcast. When she stumbles upon a memory that casts doubt over everything she thought she knew, she's forced to face the past she's been running from. She doesn't have long to discover the truth, and she soon learns that the unlikeliest of allies are the only people she can trust. There's tough choices to be made, and the price might just be their lives. So this beautiful cover. Angeline actually told me at the event that she managed to get these covers fairly cheap, actually, through, I think the website was Fiverr, which is like a website for illustrators and people to sell their like freelance work, artwork. And there's also a lot of like book cover artists on there, so people that are self-published can go and look for certain artists to create a cover for their books. But yeah, so starting with the Smudger, so she'd actually had this one on sale. She had a few of them as well. She works, I think, full time as a writer, and she was explaining how she gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning and she writes, and she tries to get about 3 books out a year, I think, which is quite a good achievement if you guys have ever written a novel, and how like you think of how long it can actually take you to work on a full story, so like one story alone. So it's really good to be able to get that many out, and it's actually a series, but I think I've only read the first one so far, but I think I really enjoyed this, so I'm going to pick up the rest. It's got a bit of a dystopian sort of vibe, and it's it's like futuristic, which I really liked about it. All her books are like dystopian. They have a lot of politics within them, because she said that she doesn't like talking about politics and things like that on her social channels like Twitter, Facebook, and all that. But she does it all in her books, which I really liked. So she's not very openly opinionated in person, but in her books it comes through, and I really like that. So this main character, Kyoto, is an outsider, of course, and she actually has the chance to like kind of buy and sell on people's memories, which is really interesting. The world is really futuristic, and really interesting. She meets quite a few different characters, and a lot of the time she's just like thrown out by society, and seen as an outcast, and no one will really accept her, apart from a few people. So she actually comes across the past, and she's forced to like discover what happened to her and to the people in her world. Yeah, it's really well done. Like the world is so well designed. I love everything. Like all these books, they've got some like sci-fi sort of elements in them, so I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I'll definitely carry on reading them because it's really good series. If I can just go back into the beginning for a minute. The Paper Duchess series is also by her. She's got The Bottle Stopper, The Matching, The Visionary, and the mother's. She's got a lovely map in the front. So the first line you've got is, I peeked my hand across my forehead and squinted at the wall-earing city ahead. I didn't want to be here. I avoided the cities when I could. I liked the cool, quiet woods, the desolate moors, the vast, empty expanses of land where I could almost believe that I was entirely alone in the world. But sometimes venturing into these stinking hellholes was an unavoidable chore. It wasn't even in the city itself that bothered me. It was in a city I could disappear. I could move around almost completely unseen. People didn't want to see my kind, and so they didn't. They had become so adept at ignoring us that we existed only in blind spots. So she is seen as an outcast because she's a memory trader, and these people are not really supposed to exist, and they are seen as to be like thrown aside. But yeah, there's so much world build into it, and she's a really, really strong character. And yeah, definitely go and get your hands on this. I think she sells the books on Amazon, but it was really nice to meet the author and learn more about the books. And I'll definitely pick up the rest of her stuff because she's a really, really good writer. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will definitely have some more reviews coming up soon, and yeah, I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.